Hey, what's up, YouTubers? You're with Got That Funk. Yesterday, I did a Q&A video where I asked you to ask me some questions, and I'm not doing the answers video right this second, but this is an answer to two questions in particular that I got, which were very similar, and I thought the questions were so good they merited a video in their own right. From two of my longest-term viewers, Canadian Atheist and also Tattoo Skin 72. And in my video yesterday, I referred to my woman as my woman, and these questions were based on that reference. Canadian Atheist asks, do you ever find yourself repeatedly calling her my woman? Yeah, mate. And do you think this is possessive, insecure, or just a natural part of getting used to the relationship in your life? Tattoo Skin 72 goes on to add, the usage of my woman seems so odd. I'd love to know why you use it, and I also wonder if it's something possessive or insecure, or maybe just an unconscious part of your upbringing. All right. Well, first of all, Michael, I can torpedo the last part of that right off the bat. It has nothing to do with my upbringing. No one referred to their love interest as my woman when I was a kid growing up. It, not that I can recall, anyway. So there, that's that part. And before I get into anything else I'm about to say, let me just say right off the bat that however you might people out there in YouTube world refer to the love interest in your life, that's fine with me. I'm not making judgments about other people's labels for their love interest. If you call your partner, fine. If you call your partner your boyfriend or your girlfriend, fine. Husband, wife, fine. Um, Whatever. I refer to her as my woman specifically because I don't like the term girlfriend because I don't think it describes her. She's neither a girl nor my friend. She's my lover. She's my companion. She's, you know, I think the word girlfriend just doesn't come across, it doesn't encompass the way I feel about her. She's a woman. I love everything womanly about her. Um, and so that's why I refer to her as my woman in the first instance. I think the term, for me, again, I'm speaking only for myself here. When you referring to someone as my partner, to me sounds like a little bit too much like a business arrangement. Okay, referring to her as my lover seems a little bit like too much information. It calls up sexual imagery in the mind, whether you mean it to or not. Referring to her as my other half makes it sound like we're married when we're not. So I refer to her as my woman because she is a woman and she is mine. Now, you both mentioned that you think the term comes across as a bit possessive, and I find that fascinating just as a psychological thing because whether I refer to her as my partner or my woman or my girlfriend or whatever, the word my is consistent in all of those labels. And the word my is the possessive part of the term. So if it's my woman or my wife or my girlfriend or my partner, the word my is the possessive part. And you can't refer to your romantic interest as my anything without it coming across as possessive. So what I'm curious about is, does my woman strike you viewers as more possessive sounding than my girlfriend? If so, why do you think that is? Because I find it fascinating. To me, there's no difference. I mean, the word my is the possessive principle there. And but do I feel possessive towards my woman, which I suppose is a separate question? Yeah, for sure. Is that a result of insecurity? Yeah, partly. I suppose so. Um, I've only been seeing her for 11 weeks and 3 days. So, 5 days. Anyway, so the point is, security comes with experience and with time. You can't, when you're falling in love with someone, your emotions are, it's like being naked in the wind. You're extremely vulnerable. And I'm aware of my vulnerability, which is a source of insecurity, in my opinion. So, yeah, there's a little bit of that, but that's not embodied in the term my woman, not in my opinion, anyway. Um, I would refer to her as my woman regardless. She's comfortable with the term. She's much more comfortable being referred to as my woman than my girlfriend for all the reasons I mentioned here. And, you know, I love the fact that, she's very nurturing, and so on, which is something that you get that I'm not used to in a relationship. I'm normally the part of the relationship that does all the nurturing and all the providing and all that kind of stuff, and I'm really not used to having someone who actually wants to do things for me because it makes them feel good to do things for me. That's taking some getting used to on my part, people, but I like it. And it does sort of make me feel more like my woman is a more appropriate way of putting it than my girlfriend. Um, my girlfriend also sounds really temporary to me. I recently had a no, I better not talk about that. But yeah, when you say my girlfriend, it sounds temporary. It sounds extremely transitory, and dare I say, replaceable. And I don't feel that way about my woman at all. So that's why I don't call her my girlfriend, and that's why I don't call her my partner. That's why I don't refer to her as my other half. That's why I refer to her as my woman. Um, Further elaboration is available. Just let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. And thank you guys for the interesting question. I will do the rest of the answers video tomorrow. And like I said, I'll do two. I'll do a funny one and a serious one. And I'm not going to let you guys choose which questions go in which video. So if you ask me a serious question and expect a serious answer, you can't necessarily count on that because that's just the way I roll. Anyway, people, may all your ups and downs be ups, and until next time, peace.